I know, but I'm just saying that you're also overthinking. It's just cosplay.
But then again, that'll probably also be good question, Brett. Can you do the thing with her?
What is this, now you don't want to use the move?
I could
Like
do
you
it if I
carry
could
her on
hear
your
it.
back?
You think I'm gonna be able to lift Tiffany on my back?
Well, not like a full-on like tip, like he's long enough for like a cool picture.
No, probably not. How, like, fully on piggyback? Why, though? You know,
Freaking
That's
Hydreigon
all
doesn't
the
want to
cool
use
thing.
the
gotta
move
hear you.
it was using before.
No, I wouldn't be able to
I'm
lift.
saying it could be cool because like that's cool thing. Being the basket.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to, or wouldn't be able to lift her for very
Oh,
long.
now it uses
Fully
nasty
standing.
plot.
Yes, Gaara from Naruto. Yeah, I don't know why you were questioning the age of two characters. It's just cosplay. For one, I was also cosplaying Gaara when Heather cosplayed Inuyasha, so you didn't question that. It's just cosplay. I don't get it. I just...
At times you just gotta be careful what you cosplay. Because what is it? Even what is it? Momocon got in trouble for cosplaying the little girl dragon thing from Kana from Dragon Maid.
Okay, but they're just dressing up as a character. And you're comparing me to a popular person, I assume?
I don't know if you remember her.
No. I don't really watch people. Like, that popular or anyone who like that. No, I don't.
Does that
Oh,
say
but
stroke my
why?
cock?
I don't get it. I really don't.
I want to change my Floyd.
Oh, Hydreigon, just use nasty plot again so I can lower you further.
Like on the guitar, you mean?
Wolfie, what are you doing?
Never mind.
Yeah, and I'm Shippuden Gaara, so it's not like I'm adult Gaara, even if it mattered.
I'm still reminded. But Dad,
Mhm.
you have friends.
I use Blissey. It's
Yes.
spams nasty plot at me.
Oh man, the fucking
I
dead.
switched to Malamar. It's not
The first
using it
time Gene is
anymore.
dead after being brought back to life. Says he's on. The first thing he says, "You have friends."
Yep.
I don't need friends. They disappoint me.
That's not what he said, but alright.
That was a different joke that someone said.
Now that I can't play it, it's tempting to play Sonic Shadow Generations.
I wouldn't go against a girl.
I know.
She tells you not to touch it. Don't touch it. Oh,
I know,
that's
but
what Shadow
it's
says.
like-
Don't touch it.
But it's like it's there in front of me. It's like, oh. Granted, what kind of game
Resist.
is
It's like Shadow
Generations,
resisting the
Wolfie?
Chaos Emerald. Don't touch it.
Is it, Wolfie, is it like base Sonic games or is it something different?
I don't know who Tenjin is.
No, it's literally it's a remake of Sonic Generations, just made in 3D HD or whatever the hell. And then they just added Shadow Generations.
And my girlfriend
Oh,
likes
okay.
Nezuko as a character, so she picked her. I really don't really care or know.
Because
It's those two
I
other
think
movies.
originally Sonic Generations was on, I think it was on Xbox, I think PlayStation, and I think Wii.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't want to be dressing up as someone's sibling and kissing her. That'd just be even weirder. If people want to go as far as to say what anyone would say, oh, you're whatever young kids dressed up as young characters or underage characters. I don't need people saying I'm kissing a sibling. Yeah, I don't know the show though and don't have his outfit.
I mean, was it weird that I dressed as Anakin Skywalker and I'm a girl?
No, because I dressed
Aw.
up. My ex-girlfriend dressed up as Inuyasha, and I fucked her. No. Which technically, if we're going off the weirdest age of consent, my Gaara character is based on Shippuden Gaara from the beginning, which he's underage at the age of like 15. 16. And then you have Inuyasha, who's a demon, who is like over 100 years old. 500, in fact, 1,000 actually. But still. Because Kagome goes 500 years into the past. Inuyasha's been around for a lot longer than that.
Sit, boy.
All I hear is freaking Team Rocket in my head now. Yeah, I don't know anything about Demon Slayer. My girlfriend is just showing me Demon Slayer. So names of characters. I'm not going to dress up as her brother. The guy sounds like a whiny little annoying kid, to be honest with you. And I've only seen the first couple episodes. So far, I really don't like anyone in that show as of right now. Nezuko's adorable, though. Other than that, I don't...
Nezuko-chan!
That's about it. And I do like the pink on, and it goes perfectly with Tiffany's handle, and she likes reds a lot, so like her being Angel Rose and stuff like that, and like the color red a lot. And her symbolism is flowers and angel wings. I think the pink of Nezuko's kimono fits her perfectly. And Gaara's just happens to be the only legitimate cosplay outfit that costed several hundred, like over $100, so it's actually decently made. The other one was more of a cheap hand-me-down made by a friend who probably doesn't know how to sew for shit. And that costume just fell apart. You could be the monk and she could be the ninja. Demon Slayer, I mean, look, I would like that. I would need Moroku's outfit now, and she would need Sango's outfit. Or she could be my Kagome, because I already have Inuyasha's outfit. I just gotta frickin' fix it up. But I'm planning on giving
Would you make her
one.
say "sit boy" to you?
No, that's on her. I have the beads. That is a collection somewhere. I had to find them. I mean, here's the thing. Inuyasha, through the seasons that I bought over the years, I got me the Inuyasha beads as well as a bottle with a couple shards in it. I just gotta find them. All I would need now is a better cosplay outfit for Inuyasha and an actual one for Kagome. Or Kikyo, one of the two. Even though Kikyo is technically dead.
Because
speaking of which,
all of the Inuyasha and Kagome cosplays, I've just seen other Kagomes having fun, screaming at the Inuyashas, telling them to sit.
or you can get the adult Kagome where she's like 18 finally and she's dressed as Kikyo. You can get that outfit. I'll be right back. But yeah, like you can also get Ayame and Koga, even though she's filler.
Oh, Hydreigon, Hydreigon, Hydreigon. Stop using Dragon Pulse. Unless you run out of it.
You should
That
do
would
the
be
Roshi
nice.
laugh at it. I'll probably help.
I can't, like I said, I can't do it.
I was about to ask you, does that hurt your throat after a while?
Yes. It does. Just like the shadow voice hurts my throat too. Mostly any deep voice I have to do hurts my throat. Because technically I'm not even supposed to go that low. That did a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Well, Oh, there went my stat upgrade. Thanks, Hydreigon. Yep, that got nullified. Cool.
Are dying.
All I heard is "are dying." What is dying?
I'm playing game that she bought me, Tales of Cecilia Remaster on the PS5.
Oh, because all I heard was like something's dying. What is dying?
Everybody's dying. We're all dying. Great, now it's switching. It's switched to damn Dark Pulse. That means it's probably out of Dragon Pulse, and it's using Dragon Dance. Oh, Hydreigon, why? Oh, Hydreigon, why? When I fought you before, you didn't do this. I can let this poor Hydreigon run out of moves. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let this thing run out of its own moves. That's right, Hydreigon. Keep attacking. Run out of moves eventually. If I run out of soft boil, that's fine. As long as you run out of Dark Pulse and Dragon Pulse, that'd be nice.
Chase Exile. Sour Punch Chase, thank you guys. I appreciate. Sorry I didn't really get with everyone talking. Much love to everyone. Thank you,
And
Chase.
Bliss is dead again.
Thank you, Sour Punch, and to everyone who's here and been here and is joining in now.
Great, now I can't beat this stupid Hydreigon. Why? Must you be a goddamn piece of crap?
Yes.
I'm touching your cock.
It has to be poison type. It has levitate, so I can't use ground types. That's just awesome.
Get recoiled.
Yo, it's what?
That was too fast.
Isn't it Dragon Dark or is it Dragon Poison?
Yeah, its Terra typing is poison, but it has levitate.
I was to say, Hydreigon was never poison. Hydreigon was the only dragon to my knowledge, but it could be also ground. But it's definitely never was poison. But again, it's been a while since okay, look, it's been a while since I played with any black and white Pokemon in a long time, to be fair.
That's strange.
I hate the whole Terra typing shit, and then it has to have levitate. So I can't use ground moves. You're an ass, Hydreigon.
And I had very little experience with Scarlet and Violet, even though I know Pterodons. I just haven't done it a lot. But that's quite brutal. Who is dying?
Me.
No.
Yes, everybody use Blissey. The whole team use Blissey, please.
Use poison, or wait, is it not fair? That's still normal, right? They're fairy now.
I got 3 people using Blissey, counting myself.
Death can't die. Since when? Don't tell me what death can't do.
We're talking about Death Note?
No. Dragon just said death can't die. I don't know what he's talking about, but don't tell me what I can and can't do.
Its source is here. Why do humans
Okay.
power and destroy the world?
Right name in Death Note. Kill instantly.
Hmm.
I shall write Hydreigon's name in the Death Note. How shall it die?
The whole race? Oh, poor thing. The whole race of
Well, if it
Hydreigon.
wants to be a piece of shit, the whole race is gonna die.
Hydreigon, all of them. Can we stop with the negativity on that? Because
Find a spider.
you really don't. I don't want to explain why you don't want your name written in a legitimate Death Note.
Watch, Brett. When the new Pokemon game comes out next year, half the Pokemon are gone because Wolf Team genocide half the Pokemon population.
No. Have
It
you not
was only
seen the
Hydreigon,
anime?
relax.
Have you not seen? Oh. Well, let's just say you have the power to literally kill anyone in any way possible, as long as you know their name and face. Because anything you don't if you don't write a cause of death, every death is a heart attack. If you do write a cause of death, that person will die that way specifically on that date, and whichever way possible. So if you want to say so and so dies at this time by car attack, that person will literally run in front of a car at that time and die. Otherwise, cause of death is heart attack. So
In
L,
that case,
or Light Yagami was going around
for
killing
all
people
my homies,
by hanging them, by heart attacks, by running them in the car, killing them, having them shoot themselves. He was killing thugs, criminals, people that were actually bad people. However, he was doing it in a way where he got a god complex. Anyway, go on, Irving.
this, but in that case, it'd be like Death Note. May all my homies die in bed with a big titty goth chick.
Well, that would still be a heart attack in some way, I think, probably. I don't know, like how would the big titty goth chick specifically kill them? Because then they'd be committed for murder. Because Light Yagami technically only killed bad people, but then he started developing a god complex, and he got into it with the police as well as freaking, you know, the head of the force and all that, and he took down freaking one of the most popular characters in the franchise. He also killed his own father just to get out of it all. And then, like, he was gunned down at the end. He also had a girl that fucking fell in love with him that shortened her own lifespan just so she could see the ghost that follows Light around. He's known as a Shinigami. Basically the guardian of the Death Note. They have the ability to see the remaining lifespan of any human being. There's a girl that followed him around by the name of Misa, the pigtail with blonde hair. She sacrificed half her lifespan just so she can see this and give this information to Light because she loved him and he was using her. The dude's a cunt. And all he was a bored high school student who happened to one day find a Death Note fall from the sky. It started off as a guy killing criminals, and then he gained a god complex, and he was just doing it way too much. And then he actually started a cult where everyone was revering him as a legit god, so it was a problem. So the government had to jump in, and he even took them down for the most part. Yeah, she had a Death Note, that's correct. She had her own Shinigami, that is correct. And another problem with that is seeing as L was this girl was so in love with L that her own Shinigami sacrificed herself just to save the poor girl because he knew that Elle would eventually take her out. So she ended up killing for Elle in the sake of the girl that she fell in love with, because she also fell in love with her, but not sexually, just more like, I don't know, like in a weird different sense, but like she fell in love with a mortal, which is something Shinigami shouldn't do, so she killed herself off. All in the sake of protecting this girl from Elle. Or Light Yagami.
And I am dead again. Thank you, Hydreigon.
He's one of the worst characters, just in general. But no, like, I don't like legit saying that though. You do not want to just. I don't want to talk like that. I know people have mental problems and issues. Just don't. I'm bad enough with what I say.
I hate you, Hydreigon.
I'm bad enough with what I say. There's people out there with lives worse than us.
I want to throw Hydreigon down the cliff into a into the volcano, and it will die in the fire. That's how mad I am at this stupid thing.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah, Death Note definitely got very crazy towards the end and got me invested. I was like, alright, motherfucker.
That's
you better
it.
die.
Where's my Death Note?
I was like, Light, you better
I'm writing Hydreigon's name in that freaking thing.
Light better die now. The dude fucking fell off and deserved. He fucked himself bad at the end.
Dust? You better change that to Spather, because that's what got us killed last time.
On today's news, every single Pokemon that did not appear shiny for Wolfie has been wiped out in Scarlet and the Violet universe.
And I'm coming for ZA too!
He's not even in the game. Chill.
Oh, Hydreigon's not in ZA? Okay, you're
Not
safe.
yet. Not yet, at least. No.
You're safe for now!
No, they haven't introduced any fucking Unova much yet. The only Unova Pokemon is Emboar.
Then you are safe for now, ZA. But mark my words.
What?
Do you remember Yu Hakusho? Or when the demons made that one, they had that one net, then you could be caught by Karabaro's sword?
Yes. What about it?
We need a net to block Wolfie from going to ZA.
Unless she has the ability to cut through dimensions like Kuwabara does. Because that's what that net is. That net's a spatial dimension. It's not just a random net. That thing's as powerful as fuck. But yes, go on.
We need that to protect the Pokemons.
Yeah. I totally agree with Death Note. That show kind of, to me, it was more complicated from my brain. I'm not saying it's hard at all, but like the God complex, just the way that he is written, I do not like him Light at all. There's better characters in the show, but him being a main
The
character.
one thing I will give it though, if you guys have read or seen the manga,
Yeah,
the drawings were detailed as fuck.
I've seen enough to know how detailed the drawings are. They look almost realistic. I was like, holy shit. Like, you could...
And then the anime came out and they couldn't do it justice.
Oh, of course. Like, when I first saw it, I was like, wait, is this kid... This is how kids would look, almost. Like, they have, like, just normal... He looks normal, like a normal high school student. It wasn't anything unique, like, over flashy, like, costumes, like, I don't know, Ichigo, Naruto. They all have, like, flashy costumes and flashy attacks. This is about a dude writing people's names in a notebook. Almost as realistic, kind of, as you can get aside from that. It was a normal, boring kid who went to school until that. Yeah, go on.
There's not that many, at least nowadays, Japanese artists or manga in general, and somewhat realistic. So the ones that come to mind, or like what? The creator Yu Hakusho, and the manga, some of them were like somewhat realistic.
Yes, it started off as a normal thugs. It started off as thugs, so it felt very realistic.
And then freaking the guy who draws the manga for One Punch Man, not the original creator, because I know the creator has his own like badly drawn comics online for One Punch Man. But the guy who redraws it for the manga, because I know he did the drawings to Shield 21, that one football manga. His drawings are fucking impressive as hell.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
whenever I read the manga to Watchmen, it is scary how detailed it is.
He is very good, yes. Danganronpa. I know the
remember,
show you're talking about. What?
Do you remember an anime called Air Gear?
I do, but I barely remember it. It's, it
Yeah,
was really good.
the anime, the drawings were kind of suckish,
Hmm.
but the manga and all great. His stuff are detailed as fuck.
Hmm. I've not watched a lot of Danganronpa. I've seen a bit of it, so I don't know how it is, and I've never saw season 2 or 3. You did. That's interesting. Season 2 was a game, and then they made a 3rd season. Yeah, I never saw any of that. Hmm. I know the guy who did Battle Vix, or the people that did Battle Vixens, aka Ikki-Tausen's manga. Very, very graphic. Not like realistic or anything, but the characters are just drawn so well. It's got that shading, kind of like how Death Note does. Just detailed, very detailed. The folds and like clothing and skin and blood, and it's a very violent anime too. Unlike Death Note, where it's just not as violent, but it has death, but it's like they're not fighting themselves. They're writing names in notebooks and shooting with guns. This is like straight up demons and people transforming into demons and shit. This is different. It's a martial arts anime involving demons and dragons and things. Not little dragons, but like spirits of warriors and shit. It's a very weird anime, but very good. It was the only scene by playing a game. I thought you meant it was based off of a video game, or like they made the show like about a video game, kind of like how Sword Art is a video game. I thought you meant like that. I was about to say. That's kind of stupid. That they made a video game to be the only way to experience the rest of it. I guess. I don't really know. I'm not a fan of adaptations on shows or stuff or video games that get turned into shows, like Phantasy Star 2, Online 2, or Devil May Cry, even though that was a decent series. Just never really. Usually when they adapt things like that, it's just they kind of like butcher something. Even Pokemon's anime for me kind of just like fell off after a while, and I was just like, all right. I've watched up to Pokemon Black and White before I stopped caring. Yeah, season 1 for Saw was alright. And then I got into Gun Gale, which is the which like what the fuck? I didn't even like how the first season the first season went to Elfen Online, so they couldn't even finish up the whole entire season 1 in one game. And they don't even really explore much. And then he saves Asuna, and it's just like, yay, the guy's a creep. The guy who created the stupid Nerve Gear is a creep. And then they go into Gun Gale, and it's just like, this is weird. Kirito's a girl now. What the fuck? I tried also watching Attack on Titan, not a video game, but like just a popular anime, and I'm just like, yeah. I made it to season 2 where you learn of like the betrayal of one of their members, and I'm just like, I'm done. The show's just like, why? Like, of course, like Eren Yeager is one of the main Titans, but of course there's another, and it's just like, okay. Yeah, I just stopped caring. Then again, a lot of the main animes I like are usually the big shonen shit. So it's like, I invest a lot of time in Dragon Ball and Naruto and somewhat of Bleach. I'm not as a big fan of Bleach as I am some others. But I like Bleach more than I like freaking... I don't even like One Piece. I can't get into One Piece because I don't like pirates, and it's also really long. I just don't have the time investment. I've already spent years watching Naruto, and I feel like that's long enough.
Dragon, can you like stop spamming Dragon Pulse? For the love of your sake.
Get a fairy type. Unless it's poison still. Terra type, that is.
Yes, it is poison still.
Okay? Then what are you weak to that's either of those types? How about just get something that resists dragon? Like, I don't know. I would say fairy, but they got poison, so never mind that. Make a cure through tech like iron. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Sorry if I'm not focusing on the game that much. It's kind of hard too when I talk a lot.
Okay. Are you finally done using? No, you're not done using. Okay.
He's never done.
Why won't you die?
Because it has health. I don't know.
It's dead.
Congratulations.
It's dead. It's finally dead. I'm free from your tyranny.
I can always
Oh my
count
lord, I'm
on-
free.
I can always count on Wolf for the commentary.
Ah. Sweet relief.
Trying to make you. Well, I read that twice. My brain is retarded. Wolf, are you alright?
Yes, I am.
You don't have to death note anybody?
No, not anymore. I am so happy now that Hydreigon is dead and out of my face. Oh my god. I'm free from that three-headed dragon's stupid tyranny. There better not be another one on my screen. If there is, I'm leaving it alone. I'm not going near it. Ooh, there's a carnivore outbreak. That's an outbreak. That sounds interesting. But I already have a shiny one in Legend, so I don't need another one. Wait, when does the new Terra Battles start? Oh, okay, it doesn't start until the 21st, so
Attack on Titan.
Gudrun hasn't appeared yet. That makes total sense.
Yep. Yep, I watched season 2. That's where I stopped.
So that's why Hydreigon was still spawning in the Terra Battles instead of the Gudra, because that didn't start yet. That makes more sense. There's a teacup outbreak. I'm gonna find this teacup.
Let's just hope it's real.
Yeah, I want a shiny real one, not a shiny fake one.
No wonder it's called.
It's a little
Sinist.
teapot.
Yeah, no wonder it's called.
Smash 'em.
No wonder it's Sinist and Poltergeist. No wonder.
Cis-T.
Yeah, Sinisty and Poltergeist.
Is it Sinisty or Cis-T? I think I'm saying it wrong.
No, it's Sinisty. Look, Wolf, it's a combination of Sinister and T. Sinisty. And then you got Poltergeist. Poltergeist and T.
Potteist. I'm just saying it stupidly, okay? Give me a break.
That one, I can tell you're saying it stupidly. The other one, it sounded like you just had issues of saying Sinisty. But if
Yeah, it
you...
said Cis-T. I'm like, what the frick is a Cis-T?
But you do have... If you're actually just trying to be funny, you do have to kind of sometimes tell me, because I am an idiot and I will correct you. Also, is
Yeah,
there
I
a
was,
shiny...
I was trying to be
Yes.
funny when I said pot tea, and then Cis-T for never mind.
Well, I'm technically not doing it legitimately, fully, because I didn't get the... In order to get this stupid... It's a ticket. It's an in-game event item that you get from, like, whatever years ago on Emerald. Japanese only though. So I went on my way to buy a Japanese version because the English version would have been even more illegitimate. Now, not that that really matters. The only way to get the stupid CMAP event now, you would have to get lucky and buy a Japanese Emerald online and hope it has it. Mine did not. I have an event cartridge that I bought online where people basically took the file and dumped it onto a Game Boy Advance cart, and I put it onto my English game, and then there's an option in these games called Mix Records where you basically send whatever data over through that, and that's how you trade over certain event tickets, such as like the Eon ticket, which is like the Latios e-reader card. I have that as well. So that's how I got it onto my Japanese game, which I had to go into the game in the first place and unlock mystery gifts, which is a pain in the ass in the Japanese in this game because you have to go into the store and then like input some code words, some phrase, and doing that in Japanese was not fun. Because I could have easily just used the English game, go into each list, and look what words I did, but I didn't do that. But I used a translator, and it was a pain in the ass. But either way, yeah. So technically, I have it illegitimately, I guess, because I didn't get it through the game from whatever. They could have, or, you know, they would have probably gotten it legitimate anyway. But there's people on YouTube that make content on this stuff that will buy copies of Emerald Japan and try to find a legitimate in hopes that the game has a CMAP on it, and then even if it's legitimate or not, it feels more authentic, so that's why they mix it to themselves. However, I didn't get that lucky. However, there was also Celebi for Coliseum and Gale of Darkness. They have an event for Coliseum specifically. The Americas got Jirachi, while Japan got Celebi. I myself bought a Japanese copy of Coliseum as well, so I got me the Celebi event, which I own, which is legitimate because I own a physical copy of the disc as well, and I got it working through a jailbreak, even though I wouldn't have been able to do it legitimately because my Wii is English. But I was able to do it through a jailbreak and download a ROM file for the Japanese. I just beat the English file on stream for everybody to watch. But yeah.
What's the technique for Sinisty?
Thought it was Ghost. I don't know the rest. Most legendaries and mythicals are like Mew and all of them, Jirachi, Celebi, Darkrai, they're all event. Later on, they become a bit more easier to get in some games. But a lot of the older games, they were always event related. So the only way to get this Mew is through an old CMAP event back in Japan. And it was only on Emerald, so we never got it. Because we, later on, for Fire Red and Leaf Green, we did get a Mew event. But it's called the...
oh, it is just pure Ghost.
It's called the Aura Mew, which is a different event. But it's given to... And here's the difference. That Mew at Toys R Us is straight given to you. So this event is the only way to get a Wild Mew. The way I'm catching it allows me to get him shiny. That's why I'm doing this hunt. Because the Aura Mew, for one, is not until Fire Red and Leaf Green. I'll be showing that later. Because that's our English version. We never got this version. Even though I have him on my right side, which is the Elgato, my English game, technically you're allowed to do that as long as you have the old CMAP on a Japanese game anyway, which is why it appears, but this event is Japanese only.
Well, now I know. Sinisty is just pure Ghost.
Yep, gotta catch them all. But this is the only way I can get a legitimate shiny Mew. I also had to buy the Japanese Celebi event disc for Coliseum, as well as a Japanese copy of Coliseum and a Japanese GameCube memory card, just to feel authentic. And I have a jailbroken Wii that allowed me to do it all. And I got that some time ago. It took forever, but I did it. And I need to get that in order to get all the mythicals, because the events for a lot of these are long gone. And they're hard to find, if you can even find some of them online, which I did. Cartridges and some of them. That Celebi disc for GameCube alone cost me $200. You had to... Ooh, Pokemon League event where you had to send a ticket to be picked? I know I played one lottery, which is years ago, back at Toys R Us, for Red and Blue. They had a Mew event back in the day when Mew was the only a mythical. And I went to Toys R Us and you pulled off a sticker. It was basically a lottery. My sad ass lost at like 6 in the morning. My mom took me there at like whatever time in the morning and I lost. It was still dark out. Then years later, my birthday came around during the Gen 3 era. Me and Irving went there and got us Aura Mew. which I have that cartridge also. Yep. And then that's the only lottery-based event I've ever took place a part of. Every other event was like go to go to GameStop for like your legendary beasts and time trio and whoever else they gave out. Like Jirachi, they had like a shiny, they had like a spiky-eared Pichu and all these other. They had the Celebi that time traveled for her goals, so they have plenty of events. We did all those. I stopped doing the events past Black and White and X and Y. I think X and Y was the last I started doing events for, because I didn't really play Sun and Moon until way later. And then like Horus came out and Let's Go came out, and I started doing a lot of those events. And then there's events for Sword and Shield, which I have not played much of Sword and Shield. Literally like first, not even an hour. I didn't do any of. Scarlet and Violet I barely did any of, because I'm only like not even halfway through the game or so, probably about that. And then that's just the base game though, not like anything else. So it's just like, there's a lot of Pokemon I have not played, and so a lot of events are gone. I don't have them. I'm gonna have to either get lucky with Irving or buy them online. The actual Pokemon, that is. I wish no glitch turned into Mewtwo. Yeah. I'm not really trying to cheat any more than I am.
Oidale.
Oidale? I don't know. Why indeed? Sour Punch with them gloves. Linked. I love Gen. I like Gen 1. I like Gen 1 as well. My favorite region is Gen 2, 4, and 6. But Gen 1 is always a fun game to play. Not the biggest fan of Fire Red and Leaf Green, just because Gen 3 is actually my least favorite. Believe it or not. The game I'm playing specifically, the Hoenn region, is not my favorite. They're not as bad as I once thought they were, because when I first played Gen 3, I got to Elite 4 and just never beat it. But I had to play it again for Heart Gold, Soul Silver, because I completed that Pokedex, which was 496 at the time. In order to complete that, though, you needed to play most of Gen 3. I had to get all the legendaries and everything for those games, and then stuff like that, and whatever else. And then my ex got Soul Silver, which would allowed me to get some exclusives from that game, like the Groudon that I needed for Rayquaza and stuff like that.
Hey, one sec. To add that, yes, the movie was great, the first one, but also great when you got a Pokemon card that came with it when you went to go watch the movie too.
Not just one, you get multiple. I have lost all of those. All of my promos. Not just
Dragon,
that.
can you explain to me what you texted me?
Not only that, not only did I go and see every Pokemon movie, for the Mewtwo movie, the Pokemon 2000s movie, Pokemon 3s, you know, the Unknown movie. I had all the promos from those movies. I went to the Toys R Us Pokemon card events, because I used to be big into Pokemon cards. I had like Ancient Mew and all these other event cards, and lost them all. Yeah, you get like I know one of them was the Dragonite delivery card. Their Gen 2 had the Tri-Attack. It's not Tri-Attack, but it was Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos on one card. Stuff like that. I know there was several other cards. I know the Toys R Us gave me Ancient Mew and a bunch of other stuff. I lost all those cards now. Yeah, I remember it was when the movies first came out, so I don't know. Maybe your theaters didn't hand them out. Maybe they ran out. I don't know. Either way, I remember going there the very first time the Pokemon movies released, and each movie, and so I got a bunch of those. I don't know if it was just select theaters or what. I know none of the details on that. I just know that Pokemon movies did have event cards. Yep, event Pikachu promo, where he was back when he was still fat. Lost them all. You can look them up online. Yeah, Pokemon movie promo cards. I lost every single one of them. you could also get them. At least I think you could. I don't know about the Toys R Us events I was going through, but I know you can get them
Okay,
at,
so
at
I gotta
events
look at a
during
picture of
that
this
too.
thing. It's
They weren't locked to only the
pink and it's
movies.
small. Why does this teacup have to be small?
There was also a unique like placemat I had from the TCG.
Nope.
And then the trading card game came with
Not
a unique.
pink.
The trading card game came with a unique Meowth card that was unique to
No
that
pink,
game alone.
No pink. Wait, is that pink?
It was a shiny. It was a holographic Meowth card that
No.
had GB on it, and it was unique to that game only.
No pink. No pink. No pink.
Lost that too.
Why are you no pink?
That's a good question. Bought the movies. Ever seen that?
We're
That
both
might.
searching
If
for a pink
yeah, if
shiny.
you never saw them in theater,
Oh,
you would
blue
not
shiny.
have gotten them. They were a theater specific promos. That's why.
I'm sorry. I'm looking for a pink shiny. You're looking for a blue shiny.
Wait, me? Oh, I thought you were.
Yes.
I was about to say, what are you talking about, Wolf? Excuse you? Are you? All I hear. Who's passed out over there? Who?
got
All I hear
confused.
is.
I'm like, wait, I'm looking for the pink shiny.
You're confusing me because all I hear is you freaking out in the background, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And then you said you're looking for a blue shine. I'm like, wait, what are you? What? Talking to me now? Who are you looking for?
Yeah.
Sinisty still?
Shiny Sinisty.
Are they pink? Neat. Pink tea.
Yes, they're pink.
That's cute. Shiny tea.
But I'm looking for one that's real, not fake.
Well, I'm aware that there's fake variants of them. Yes. I don't really know the
And I'm afraid that
specifics
the
behind
shiny,
all
if
that.
I do find it, it's going to be fake.
Yeah. What do you do with fakes? Nothing? Are they useless?
No, it's just I want the rare one.
Okay, but like I'm just saying, like I don't understand the meta behind the fake and real. I know of its existence, but is there a problem? I'm just saying, is it
I
a
don't
different?
know,
Is there
to be
is there a
honest.
different? Is the real one the real Pokemon and the other one's not a Pokemon? Is it like a? Because I know there's times where people will mention like, oh no, I caught a shiny, but it transformed into Zora, like in Go or something. Is it something like that, or is it worse than that?
I'm going to be honest, I don't know.
Because the only thing I could see being horrible is like, oh no, it's shiny, but it turns out to be a Zoroa or a Ditto. Like that's a thing, you know, Ditto being pretending to be a Pokemon. Like, if
Yes,
it's
I've had it happen and go.
yes, I know. So I don't know if it's that situation, but one just it's not a Ditto or that. It's just one's a real version and one's a fake, and it just disappears. Is it still in your inventory? It just says because I've seen it in people's bank where it's or box where it says fake and then real. I don't really know what it means exactly. That's all I'm trying to ask. Who is sleeping?
Not me.
I could tell you're
I
talking to me.
think it's Reaper.
Yep, that's Irving snoring. I can tell. All right. Irving, if you're tired.
Usually I'm the one that falls asleep.
No, that's all right.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
You
I just
legit fell asleep.
yeah. No. If you're he has done that before. Ditto thing, whatever. Wolf found a
I'm not as young as I used to be.
the new games have a poltergeist like teacup Pokemon that apparently there's real variants and fake variants. I haven't played enough of the games and have encountered them enough to know what's going on. I was trying to figure out, seeing as Ditto is a Pokemon that can basically fuck you over by doing that, where he transforms into it. I didn't know if that's what was happening because I've seen it and people have the entry. If you look at their like their whatever their status, it'll say fake. So I'm not sure what that means. I was just trying to ask what the difference between them was. Because a lot of people who go for this Pokemon and want it shiny, they bitch when they get the fake.
Oh my god, yes, I have the real ones in Go right now. It determines if it evolves into the real Pokemon or to like imitation of it.
Yeah, see, I didn't know if there was like some reason why the official is better or not. I didn't know if it had an evolution. That's neat.
And
Or
it's
if that's the only way.
Like a rare
Mhm.
in both the base games and in Go. I got so fucking lucky in getting the one of the compounders that both form. Require 400 candies to evolve.
Yeah, see,
Come on, think.
I don't know anything
think.
about that whole mechanic, so yeah. I was just trying to figure out
It's
why.
random.
Ah,
Can't you
There's no
ship me
real way to,
pink?
like, try to like guess it or decide how it's gonna be. It's
Mhm.
like it's like when Wormpole evolves, you either get so.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Well, I don't think this Pokemon is Ditto at all. This is just a whole unique Pokemon that has fake and real variants. However, what I'm trying to say, it is a similar mechanic to Ditto, though. Kind of. It doesn't transform
At this
into
point,
it, but it's
I
a
will
fake.
take a fake at this point.
I That's all I do. But yes, Ditto is a
Just to be
mechanic too.
shiny.
I was just comparing it to Ditto because it's kind of the same thing where it's like, oh, hey, because I've seen people complain on Go where it's like, hey, look, a shiny. Oh, it's Zorua. No, it's Ditto or whatever. It's basically still the game. The game's cock blocking you or trolling you.
Stupid
But I
teacup,
wonder
be
if
pink.
it was that. Like, so the real one only evolves or the fake evolves too?
They both evolve. The thing though
Mhm.
is, like, for example, with the when it first dropped, because it dropped in Sword and Shield, the fake one when you evolve it, the teacup is it's chipped. The real one's the bowl is not chipped at all.
Okay. The alphabet. Fucking unknown. Hate them.
You know what makes me sad during this whole event? You know, I couldn't really play much today because I had Angela here.
Mhm.
Was that like you get the unknown spawning with the incense and go? I did not get a single shiny unknown.
Damn letters.
Oh, I didn't do the incense. I forgot about it.
I remember
You
doing
have
that
the
in
bait ticket?
Platinum. I remember catching them all in Platinum.
No,
Platinum
but even if you don't have the ticket, it still spawns for the free ones too.
just to unlock
I
the
thought it was only
the.
for the pay ticket.
There's a small area where you unlock the exclamation mark and question mark unknowns, and I remember
Unless
doing that.
I'm thinking of something else. I don't know, because I got the notification saying that if I use an incense, I can get the unknown to spawn.
Not only that,
Really?
yeah. Not only that, getting the option to design your Pokeball with letters
Hmm.
in Gen
Come
4.
on, you stupid teacup. Just be pink.
Fucking alphabet. That's a Pokemon I want to work on shiny though. Just all of them. I want to be that romantic and spell out I love Tiffany. Shiny.
Why can't you just be pink?
Why
Don't
can't
wanna.
why can't my thing be blue? Yeah, unknown
Give me
alphabet. They're
Use
shiny.
Color palettes. Slap
Their
on Infinity.
their shiny is blue instead of their normal black color. If you're not like huge into Pokemon,
I
it
just
doesn't.
use
You
color
may
palette.
not. You may not be like me on care about like an alternate coloring of Pokemon, like Mew here instead of pink, he's blue. No dragon, not blue balls. Why do we have to bring up that? At least try and stay on topic. I don't know if you're trying to be funny
Yeah, all I
or
need to
trying to
do
make
is-
me in pain. Either way, please don't.
I need to take the color palette of Mew and slap it on my Sinistea.
Pink and you talking about having something blue. I didn't say anything about me having anything blue. I was saying she is hunting something pink. My thing is pink. I want a something blue. And by my thing is pink, I only just meant Mew. I don't take what I say seriously sometimes. It's just how I legit talk. This is why I told you not to correct me. Or whatever. Because I legitimately, it makes me feel like I can't just be talking. Because half the time I don't even realize what I'm even saying. Like when Blackfire mentioned something about me saying something about hitting on him. Like, I'm not saying that you did, but like, whatever it is was said involving in anything. I'm just gonna say words, is all I'm saying. Like, I'm not mad at you, Dragon. I'm just trying to say please. Anytime I just say things, this is what I mean by no one has to respond. Because half the time I'm just spitting out things. Like, I was talking to Wolf about just me having something pink and she was looking for something pink. And I'm looking for something blue. That's all. Just being weird. Not trying to be annoying. I know I'm annoying. Like, I know myself better than anyone.
Blue.
I know how
Blue.
passionate and annoying I get, so I apologize.
Not pink.
not mad.
Come on, be pink, you
I don't want people to
stupid
think I'm mad.
teacup.
I'm not mad. I'm farthest from mad. I'm just going out to have a smoke.
God, this teacup won't be pink.
Look, I may cause people to get pissy. I may cause us to butt heads. I'm not a mean person. I have my moments, and I'm very pissy sometimes, but it's not just you, it's to everyone.
Sinisty, if you're not pink by the time I run out on the sandwich, I'm not making another sandwich to find you. I'll just break the outbreak and kill you all.
I wish I could hear y'all, but I stepped away. Wolf, tell Dragon.
I'm still mad at my Sinisty.
Wolf, tell Dragon he's a
beep.
butthole.
No. I will not say that.
I need to proceed an efficient.
Tell Reaper he's a butthole.
I think he heard you.
Good.
The Sinisty is a butthole because I can't find it pink.
Tell Chad I love them all. Tell Tiffany she's beautiful.
If I could, I would. Where is this shiny, stupid teacup?
Irving, join her in game and find her a Sinisty.
Hey, you play Scarlet now. Join me and help me.
He's the only one I know that's beaten the game.
Help me find this stupid pink teacup.
I could ask Mercer's boyfriend, but he doesn't. He's not here anymore. He hates me. At least I think so. Maybe not. All I know is that he left.
Did you at least save before the respawn, before the outbreak happened?
I'm driving a save right now.
Sorry, I'm kind of packing a bowl over here. Sorry if you guys can hear me from a distance.
I just dropped a save now. Oh wait, how do I turn off the autosave? Can I turn off autosave in this? Oh, there we go. I want the autosave turned off. Just for the outbreak, I want to turn the autosave off. Yes, Reaper, help me. Find this pink teacup so I can stop going insane.
Alright, give me a moment.
Do we have to go ask the teacup set in Beauty and the Beast?
Yes. We'll ask Chip too. And Mrs. Potts.
Just don't mention my name, 'cause last time I was there, I broke Chip.
You broke ship? Oh. I'm like, you broke a ship? I'm like, the hell? I mean, you strong man break a ship. Yes, I need
Hey,
two
Mrs.
people to look for this stupid teacup.
And Mrs. Potts not too happy with me, and he has an extra chip now.
Yeah. I don't even care if the shiny is fake. I just want to find this stupid thing. Ugh. Why won't you just be shiny, you stupid teacup? Also, now is it not spawning anymore? Where is it? Oh, there it is. No, you two are blue. You're blue too. You're also blue. I'm going to check if you're on Scarlet. No. But I did drop a save before this outbreak, so... if I happen to break it, I can just reset. With the outbreak still here. Guess I'm also starting to run out on the sandwich.
Even though I just had tacos, I could definitely go for a sandwich.
Okay. Alright, little Sinisty. You're just torturing me now by not wanting to be pink. And I thought the fight I had with Hydreigon was bad.
Alright,
Sinisty,
Well,
don't
fix
make
your
me
cur-
upset,
sorry.
please.
alright, Wolfie's requesting a top boss fight, sending Sephiroth over to your Scarlet game.
What?
You're requesting a top boss fight, sending Sephiroth to your Pokemon game.
I don't. I'm confused.
I thought you wanted a hard boss fight compared to the dragon.
No, I want a pink teacup. I want help finding this stupid pink teacup. I'd ask my other friend, but he doesn't have. Well, he has a shiny poltergeist, but he only has the one. I would ask him to help me, but he doesn't have enough Mysticos to make sandwiches. I'm the only one that does.
You can't even make the Mystical Sandwiches, barely beat the what is it, that one crab titan thing?
Oh, you haven't beat
And
Cloth
this-
yet.
I just got that done the other night.
Well, you don't need to make the sandwiches with me. I can make the sandwich myself, and then you just help me find the stupid pink teacup.
Holy shit! Hello, sorry. Sorry guys, I got lucky. There was a wild rabbit in my backyard. I almost let my dog out.
I still have not found this pink teacup.
How hard is it? It's afraid of you, Wolf. LOL.
Apparently it is.
Oh
I'm
no,
getting
you're
mad.
good. You're good, Dragon. You're good, Dragon. I'm not mad at you, dude. You were talking about having something blue. Oh, I'm aware you were making reference to that. I'm just saying.
I'm trying to see if I can get help
No blue balls.
to find this teacup.
Nope. Nope. Pink balls.
Reaper's
either.
not very far in his Scarlet to help because he only beat
Ah.
the Crab Titan Cloth.
Oh, never mind. Then he's sooner than I. That'd be me then. Well, thank you, Blackfire. Then I'd be further slightly. But even then, I'm no help either way.
I'd ask my other friend who actually has a shiny Poltergeist, but
Yeah,
he doesn't have any Mysticas to make
I know
sandwiches.
who Poltergeist is. I just haven't seen enough to be able to tell it's fake, and I'm also not as far as you, so I wouldn't want to. Plus, I'm also doing this. I think playing that would be annoying, pointless for me. Unfortunately.
I'm gonna ask him
Otherwise-
if he can help me find a shiny Sinistea.
Definitely, though. Once I return to the later gen games, I'm down to play them. I might have a shiny. I get a lot of shinies. Oh, you mean Go's? If you guys play Go and want to help each other out, feel free. I do not. The only Go that Irving's probably going to help me with is involving sending them to his home and him sending them to me from there. So I do not play Go. Even when I return to seeing him, he may walk me around a bit, but I probably will not be on my phone playing it. Just because those kind of like I'm gonna be honest with you. Go is not a bad game. I suck ass at the ball mechanics. I don't practice it,
Don't worry, but I had
but that is the biggest reason. Go on.
Me.
I can't throw balls.
Don't. It's like Brett. Do not worry. I'll buy balls for you. I'll be
It's
nice
okay.
and gentle and make sure it hits the spot.
Thank you. I can only throw balls with a stick in my hand. Referencing Let's Go.
Yeah, like I think I mentioned to you before, back with my old college crew with my ex, had the time if somebody wanted Pokemon captured, it fell on me to capture the Pokemon from after we did like a raid.
Oh, I'm not
If I
kidding.
had like a bullshit luck or like I'll struggle with mine, but I'll catch up with no problem.
I'll fling my finger across the screen like normal, and my ball just goes to the right or left. I'm just like, I didn't even throw that there. And in real life, I'm gonna be honest. When I play catch with my dog, I try to throw a ball straight. It just goes to one direction. I literally cannot aim. I just really can't throw for shit.
I'm about to lose my mind, cause I can't find a pink piece of tea.
You want to repeat that, Irving?
Better than my aim when it comes to bowling.
You don't practice. To be fair, nor do I, but I bowled once a year. Look, you want to know funny? You should have seen me with Tiffany and Three Legs. All right, you know the arcade game, Irving, the carnival game with the little clowns that come up and you throw balls at them?
Down the clown?
Yeah.
Yes. I missed, and I quote, every time except once at the same spot, at the very top right corner, between the last two on the top right. I kept throwing in between them. All 9 throws except for one. So the 10th throw was the only one I hit. They beat me. I was okay because I got a Hidan little keychain from Naruto. It was random, but I got Hidan. I lost it. But out of all the points I got, I was only able to get that. Three Legs got a giant green alien, which was like 1,000 points or something like that. However, they may have beat me in the arcade games. I legit beat them both in bowling. I'm not the best bowler, but because I have more experience by bowling once every year for most of my early life, I got used to bowling. But you also never practice, so don't feel bad. Also, you don't have to listen to my family. If you don't want to bowl, don't bowl. You're just there for me. You don't know them. You know Gambit, Asuma, and Tundra look like? I know who. If you're talking about Asuma from Naruto, yes. I don't know anyone else than that. Gambit? You mean from X-Men? Yes. And Tanjiro? No. And who's Monk? In Gambit from X-Men, correct? Because I know who Asuma.
Character.
I know who Asuma Sensei is. He's the guy who died by Hidan. The guy who smoked. I know who he is. As for Monk, if there's a character named Monk, I don't know. And Tanjiro or Tenjiro, I may have heard the name, but not familiar with them. Oh, Maroku. Yes.
So they're gonna make
The guy who
another
grabs Sango's ass all the
sandwich for
time.
this stupid
Yes.
thing.
The dude with the wind tunnel. Yes.
You mean the one with the giant scar on his hand?
Yes, the wind tunnel. Also the one that grabs Sango's ass. Tanjiro. Okay, yeah, I figured I recognized Tanjiro or Tenjiro's name. I'm just not familiar too much with Demon Slayer and characters' names. Inuyasha, Dragon Ball, Naruto, I've watched a lot. And read it.
And then they mentioned X-Men.
Well, he said Gambit. Yeah. Gambit is I know a lot of X-Men, and I know a lot of, like, Marvel or some DC, like Spider-Man and Batman. I don't know, like, a lot, but I know, like, X-Men and those. Give or take. I'm not, like...
Okay.
I'm not, like, into that like I am Naruto or Dragon Ball, but I know enough of them. Anyway, go on.
Alright. Take 2, Shiny T. Where
Go
are
on.
you? No. So, you do know some X-Men. Do you know who my favorite X-Men character is? I've mentioned it before.
If you have, I
Since
wouldn't
you're a
remember.
furry, is it Beastman?
No.
I probably don't remember. Well,
Nightcrawler?
I do like Nightcrawler.
No,
He's one of my-
it's not any of the furry ones.
I do really like Nightcrawler though. But anyway,
Mystique?
No.
she's not furry, but she is blue.
They're male.
It's-
That'll help.
It's Angel?
They're what?
There you go. He got it. It was Angel.
Oh. Dragon said it, not me. I thought he was talking
I
about
didn't
my
even hear Dragon.
dragon. Yeah, he didn't say it. Say it. He said it in chat. Sorry. He
Oh, you
typed it.
it.
Yes. Jinx, personal Jinx, you owe me a soda. Asimo's student.
But yeah, it is Angel.
Asimo's student and his dad. Oh, Shikamaru and what's his face? Shikaku. Shikamaru and Shikaku Nada.
Oh, this stupid teacup. What if I make it a cup of tea? Is that wrong?
No, isn't it already a teacup? With purple
Yes.
insides that happens to be its fluids? So technically it is a cup of tea. It's just a sinister tea, a living one. I mean, sure, I don't know what'll happen if you legit put tea in it.
I'm only asking that because if I make it tea, maybe they'll make it shiny.
How are you making it tea?
Good question.
Are you gonna turn it into tea? Are you gonna make tea for it? Like, brew up a cup of tea? Are you gonna, like, I don't know, what kind of
Yes,
way?
I'm gonna brew up a cup of tea, give it to it, and maybe it'll turn pink.
There you go. That's how you evolve it, right? You have to cook cook a fresh cup of tea. Next generation, you're gonna get the coffee mon. You gotta brew up a cup of Joe.
Go catch your fridge, I'm guessing.
Rotom exists. Wolf.
Yes,
Thank-
I know Rotom exists.
Technically, you do catch appliance Pokemon. Yes. Do you need more?
Yeah,
You have a
catch washing
fridge.
machine, you
Yes,
catch
a
fan.
fridge and a fridge.
I forgot what else.
Washing
A
machine, a
lawnmower?
fan, a lawnmower. Yes. And a fridge. So he's got fire,
Oh,
grass.
and a microwave.
Yes.
Or
he's
is it
got-
an oven?
That's an oven. Because he's got fire, grass, water, ice. He's got all the basic types, plus his electric typing. And his ghost typing.
So yeah, so it was an oven. I just couldn't remember which one the fire one was.
Because yeah, since he's ghost, he gets the dual ghost plus whatever thing he inhabits. From lightning, grass, fire, ice, and water and a
I
lot
thought
of
he
that.
turned into a toaster for the fire, but that was
no.
thinking of something else.
Toaster, oven, same thing. Whatever produces just heat.
I wanted to turn into a hairdryer.
For heat? That's not enough heat. I don't know.
No, it's not.
Then again,
Sad.
I don't know. Then again, a small fan that he turns into wouldn't be enough to cause any real harm with wind, but you know, flying, sure. I don't know, but Rotom thing, you have a dark looks to them characters. Yeah, I feel that.
And then.
I want this stupid teacup just be shiny in its life.
Naruto got
And it's
crazy.
afterlife. I'm sorry, afterlife with the ghost. I meant to say afterlife.
My favorite character was always Gaara from Naruto, so I guess still darkish, brutish.
My favorite character in Naruto is Sasuke.
Of course she was. We both are the emo characters, are we? Irving also likes Itachi, which is another sort of emo character. Probably
Or Madara.
Yeah, oh. You like Madara? Madara's alright. He's not a favorite, but I hate how badly for anyone who has read and watched all of Naruto, I hate how Madara ends up becoming used. The whole revelation with
Is he the
Kage.
one that controls the crows or something like
That's
crows or
Itachi.
birds?
That's Itachi.
Oh, that's
Itachi's-
Itachi. Okay.
He's the one with the extreme. Itachi's visual eyes are like focused heavily more on Genjutsu. He does all the shit to Sasuke's mind with the crows, or Naruto. That was all him. I mean, they all can do the
Okay,
same.
so it wasn't
Look,
Madara.
Wolf. They could do. They all can do the same jutsus. Itachi heavily focuses more on the Tsukiyomi and the Amaterasu, the one that causes the fire flames. He's the one that focuses more.
Amaterasu, yeah.
He's the one that does that. He's the one. Do you remember the scene where he shoved a crow down Naruto's mouth? That was him.
Yes.
That was him. Yeah, he's the one that does that.
I couldn't remember which one had if it was Madara or.
They all do. Madara has it too. He just doesn't do it. Madara's more the. Madara tries to be more of what's his face? The wood dude. The first Kage. He tries to be the first Hokage with the wood, and all that, and whatever. Even though he doesn't really use those jutsus, but he tries to be him. Obito's cool when he comes back. I did like his reprieve a lot. And I actually, to be honest, I did like Toby. A lot. And then he got serious. I think it was a nice revelation before he fully shows himself as Obito. I mean, I knew it was Obito. I mean, his name literally
Yeah, the one
merely...
that controlled the Nine Tails at that one point.
Toby, yeah, the whole revelation where he's the one that took out his own... He took out Naruto's dad. Sort of. Yeah, he's the one that caused the Nine Tails attack 16 years ago. Yeah. I already knew it was Obito. His name sort of spelled it. Toby. Toby's a good boy. But no, the whole revelation at the end, though, with Kaguya, the alien, the progenitor of chakra, yada yada, that whole thing kind of pissed me off. I was happy with Madara being the villain, but no. He revived just to die rapidly. Yeah. That poor dude, he literally actually was...
Wasn't there a guy in Naruto that fought with art or something? I forgot the guy's name.
Yes, Sai.
Sai? That was his name?
Yes, S-A-I. He's Sasuke's replacement. Yes. He draws pictures and they come to life.
Okay.
He's part of the Anbu.
I could not remember his name.
He was the weird kid who showed off his midriff. Short black hair, pale white skin.
Art is an explosion, or that's
Not
what it says,
him.
like in
No,
the
that's
game.
not him. That's not him.
Then who am I thinking of?
That's fucking Deidara. The one with the clay
Oh,
bombs.
Deidara. That's
He's-
what I was thinking of.
He doesn't use art legitimately the way I thought you meant. Okay, yes. Deidara is the one that fought Sasuke and died. And he's the one that also beat Gaara. Asshole.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. The
Yes.
Deidara.
Art is an yeah, that's clay bomb dudes with hands in his palms. I was thinking of Sai. The guy
Super
that
Beast
actually...
Scroll or something like that. The one with the
That's
Super
Sai.
Beast-
That's
forget it.
that's
Sai.
Sai. Yes. And then
So there's two people that fight with art in two different ways.
two different directions. Yes. He
Sai
makes
and Deidara.
makes art with clay bombs, pottery style, and then Sai draws it with paintbrushes. He paints it.
Ink. Oh yeah, paintbrushes, ink, paintbrushes.
It's still ink, but it's probably like what's equivalent to pen
Okay,
ink.
that one is fake. I see the chip in it.
It's like on a scroll. Sai was art, dude. Sai was.
And the only reason why I
They
was
both are
wondering about
art,
them 'cause I
but-
knew them from the games.
They're both art. One's more pottery. It's just when she said art, that was the first thing that came to mind. I wasn't thinking of Deidara for a second.
Yeah, when I should have just mentioned art is an explosion. Then I would have.
Yeah, that
thought
I would have been
who
like,
it
ah,
was.
Deidara, the guy who took out Gaara. I like Guy Sensei. Oh, Guy Sensei versus fucking Kisame.
Then there's this
That's
other
a
guy
great battle.
with a curse mark on him. I can't remember his name either. I'll end
you
you,
got- you-
with the power of the curse mark.
Well, there's the progenitor of the curse mark that Sasuke recruits, Ginjo, the guy that goes batshit insane every now and then. That Sasuke needs to be there to stop. He's a big dude. He's the progenitor. That's where Orochimaru got it from. Because
I'm trying to.
Towards-
Because he turns into this like thing, and he's all dark skinned after.
yeah, well, that's what the curse mark does to Sasuke. But there's the guy named Ginjo. He's the one that basically it's his blood.
Oh, he has
Orochimaru.
needles. He attacks with needles.
One not swoop to your rescue next time you're in trouble.
Like really
Needles.
strong white needles.
The only one I know that attacks with anything that protrudes from their body is bone, Kimimaru. That's not Needles. But he's the
Damn.
was it regular Naruto or was it Shippuden?
It might have been Shippuden.
Because Kimimaru is in the original Naruto and he's brought back during the war arc. He doesn't use needles, he uses
Hold on,
bone.
I'm gonna look this guy up.
There is a doctor in Naruto by the name of Kabuto, but his jutsu isn't based around needles. He does have a chakra scalpel made of chakra. As for needles, I can't think of anyone. Sabaza, friend, Haku?
I'm trying to think of his name.
I
I think he has white hair or something.
Well, Haku didn't. Yeah, Sabaza had a friend who used ice shards, but they weren't really needles. They just were, it was the equivalent to acupuncture needles made of ice, because she can hit with pinpoint accuracy.
Cursed Seal of Earth. I think it was that guy, whatever the frick his name is. Kimimaru, or whatever his name is. If I'm saying his name wrong. He had white bones come out of him. He has a whip.
I was right. I was right when I was right when you when 'cause
Kimimaru.
that was the first person I said. Yeah, that's bone, not needles.
Okay, I thought it was needles. The way he's projecting them, I thought it was needles.
That's why I asked which version of Naruto he was in, because he appeared first in the first half. Kimimaru, he fought Gaara and Rock Lee when he was drunk.
Yeah, he's the one with the. Yeah, he said, I would defeat you with the power of the curse.
He
mark,"
looked
or
like a
whatever the frick.
yes, he looked like a dinosaur. At first, when you mentioned the curse mark, I thought you were talking about a guy named Ginjo that Sasuke literally recruits. Is the guy who was the creator of it because his bloodline contains it. It's where Orochimaru got it. But no.
I should have mentioned the bones thing.
I can tell you, Kimimaru was the original body for Orochimaru, but then he fell sick. Hence why it fell onto Sasuke. Fun fact.
That's gotta be gross. You're fighting with your bones? That's gross.
He had the ability to grow extra bones.
Okay, that's even worse.
He had a Gekkei. It's called a Gekkei Genkai, a unique bloodline to their race, their family.
Oh.
Like, kind of like the Sharingan for Sasuke's family, the Uchiha, is a Gekkei Genkai. It bloodline. It can't be replicated through anything else. Any ability can replicate it. Kakashi only can use it because he actually possesses Obito's eye.
But could something like that be passed down?
Yes, it can. Like Sarada has it. Like even though Sarada was born of Sakura as well, because she is part Uchiha, she has the Sharingan. She awoke it. Just look at Naruto's kids. They're born of the Hyuga clan. They can inherit. They can wield the Byakugan. Yeah. The only way it's passed down is through blood lineage, though. You can't. So if anyone who is not Hyuga or not Uchiha tries to whatever, they cannot just give it to anybody. If that makes sense. It's only passed down through the family. And I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's recessive or what, but. They're all unique and different. Like Sasuke's powers are different than Itachi's. Like they don't all like have like the same strengths and whatnot. They're all unique to themselves. Like there was plenty of other Uchiha members that couldn't even pull off half the shit that Sasuke or Itachi can. The Heaven's Mark increasing the bone ability. Yeah. Yeah, Kimimaru was definitely unique, and that's why Orochimaru originally wanted him, but he got ill and became scrap. And he gave up his life fighting Gaara.
And then I'm trying to remember the name of the person who was the wielder of the two-tailed beast, the giant blue
Yuki.
dog or cat thing.
It's a
whatever
cat.
It was.
Cat. It's a Yuki. It's Yuki. Y-U-K-I. Her name is Yuki.
Okay.
The host was a
Yuki.
female it was a cat, by the way. The host is also female. Also, Son Goku is not Son Goku.
Dog.
No, it's a cat. Son Goku is 2. Son Goku is number 4, and his host is Roshi. Yep. Karama, number 9. The 9-tailed fox, like 9 tails.
Killer
Pokemon.
Bee was
Killer
8.
Bees, the 8-tailed octopus.
I thought it was a well. I thought it was a bull, but didn't know it's an octopus.
No, it's like a boltopus. But then you got Gara, the one-tailed Shukaku or raccoon dog.
Yeah, the giant thing made of it looked like sand.
It is sand.
Everything
It's,
they did was
it's a sand possum. He's actually a possum, raccoon, possum, whatever. But he's a tanuki. The real animal that Gara's thing is it's a tanuki.
But then you see the little tiny tailed beasts. Oh, they're so cute.
And then you got like the horse.
Then there was a moth or some sort of bug
Yep.
one.
No,
dragonfly or something.
It was like a giant dragonfly. The guy with the bubbles.
And then the slime creature.
Yep. Yeah, the weird slime that looks similar to Katsuyu, which is Tsunade's summon. Or Gudra. It almost
Was
looked
that
like
bubbles
it
or
almost
that
looked.
slime?
No, that was a slime. The bubble one was the weird bug one.
Okay.
I think. No, actually, you're right. Sorry, no. The weird slime one was the bubble guy. The host for the bug was a female. That much I remember. I'm sorry. A lot of these aren't. I'm gonna be honest, Wolf. A lot of these are not shown till they're already brought back to life. In the war.
And then who was the red one? It looked like a monkey.
Roshi. His name is Son Goku.
That's Roshi.
That's Roshi. The monkey's name is Son Goku. Yes, it's the four-tailed beast. Do you not see its Dragon Ball reference? And
Yes, I did.
There's actually 2 Dragon Ball references as well as Sun Wukong references. Because he is Roshi, and then you got Son Goku, and then you got the monkey that the third Hokage uses with the power pole. There you go. That's
Yeah,
Sun
that's
Wukong,
Monkey King.
Monkey King, and Goku and Dragon Ball in one.
Impressive.
It is. It's experiences they gain for elemental abilities. Yeah, to be fair though, they actually farm a lot of the tail beasts off camera. Minus they get Gaara on camera, and they try to get Naruto and Killer Bee on camera, and that's the Killer Bee versus Kisame battle, which results into Kisame's death, almost death. He goes into the sword, and this is like that leads into a later encounter with Guy, which
And they
fucks
said it
him,
was a horse?
and then Kisame sacrifices himself. But yes, there was a horse.
What was the horse? The horse, the 5? I can't remember.
The 5th one. But a lot of the tailed beasts were taken out off camera. Like, you see a bit of Yuki's fight, the cat, then Gaara's fight, you see all of his, and then, like, the rest, you see them already capture them. And it's just like, okay. They barely have any time on screen. They are in some filler episodes, and that's the sad part.
Yeah, just throw them into filler.
They did. I'm not kidding. Naruto meets them as a kid, if I recall.
I just like the little chibi form. They were so cute. The little
Oh, at the end,
tailed beasts.
when they were being talked about, when Naruto met his fucking ancestor, the old man. Ugh.
I just like chibi anything. They look so
It's the
cute.
particle beam that old man Hokage, his grandchildren never had it. That is true. There might be certain abilities they don't pass down. Or even the Genkai Genkai abilities may not. Like I said though, each wielder, to me, even in the same lineage, are different. Like Itachi and the rest, like no other Uchiha was as capable as Itachi was.
But yeah,
'Cause
who had
he-
the lightning attack first?
He had the Mangekyou Sharingan also. That's what gave him the edge. Who had the lightning? What? Lightning? What do you mean? Like the Raikai?
Chidori.
That was Kakashi.
Kakashi.
Kakashi is the one that made it. He made that during when because I don't know if you in his past when he was about Naruto's age, he was under the 4th Hokage, Naruto's dad. He was the pupil to Naruto's dad. And he created that jutsu sometime during that. And it actually, do you want to know a fun fact? That's what got his eye cut. Kakashi was warned not to do that because it increased his speed so much, and it got his eye cut. Obito saved him during that incident. But yes. He invented it sometime during that. But I remember he's also the reason why Obito got himself killed, is because Obito jumped in and saved his life and got crushed, and then had, with Rin's help, transplanted the eye into him. replacing his eye. Because Kakashi caused his own eye accident where he lost his eye because his stupid attack. But yes, no, he made it sometime as a kid. And then that's really about it. Because he gave it to Sasuke sometime during the training before Sasuke left during the Chunin
I've also
exam.
noticed there's a lot of characters that turn into animals.
Yeah,
One turns into a shark.
that's Kisame.
Oh, that's who that was.
He's already weird fish human thing. But he combines with Samehada and becomes a shark, and that's what he does. Against Killer Bee. And then he fights his brother, and they double lariat his head off. Yes.
Because in the video game that I'm referring that these are all in, he calls himself the tailed beast.
Yep.
Because he turns into a shark.
No, he has chakra on the levels of a tail beast. That's why.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, that's all I knew.
Look, I'm a big Naruto nerd. I'm gonna try and break it down for you. Kisame has an ability with his sword, Samehada, which absorbs chakra. That thing only likes to absorb chakra and nothing but it. Kisame can only wield that sword effectively because he has the amount of chakra that can sustain feeding it. The dude has been compared to that of a tailed beast because of his level amounts of chakra. He himself is not physically the strongest. It's because he has the highest chakra count of the entirety of the Akatsuki. Yep. Kisame has probably almost as much chakra is maybe Killer Bee himself. Nowhere near Naruto. And I'm going to tell you, want to know another fun fact about Naruto? You think he was deadly going into Nine Tails? The revelation comes during the war that he only has half of Kurama in him. His father has the other half. He later gets it later. But all the shit that he's gone through as a kid was only half of Kurama's power. But no, Killer Bee...
Even when he turned into a sage mode?
That's not using that's using natural energy. Sage mode has nothing to do with the fox.
Oh.
When he turned into Nine Tails against Pain, and actually almost like made of his bones and shit, blood, he was dying. That was hurting him, yes. Or that would have if he was losing control. Naruto actually, this is when I say actually twice. I don't know why I do that. When Naruto learned to sort of grasp it, he popped right out of it because he was so pissed off at Pain. But like he was able to kind of grasp thanks to whatever training he had. But he later learns through his father's intervention that he only had half the power of it the entire time. But Kasami, what I'm trying to say is Kisame is probably on the level of the 8-tailed beast, maybe Naruto half, and he has not a single tail beast in him. This is his chakra amount. So Kisame was always with Itachi because Itachi did a lot of reconnaissance. And Kisame was able to back him up because Itachi's jutsus required lots of chakra. And Kisame had the sword, basically, that can just absorb and eat your chakra. But no, like, the moment Killer Bee was beating the fuck out of Kisame, while he did it as a stage, because he used it all to hide inside of the sword immediately went to Killer Bee because of the amount of chakra he possessed. That thing will straight up reject you if you're weak. Let's just say that. Kisame was able to keep that sword in check for decades.
I wonder if he's the only one that turns into an animal. Or the other ones, I can't remember.
Who else turns into an animal?
Besides him, the shark, I can't think of anyone else.
That's because of what? His Genkai?
Kasami doesn't possess a Genkai. His shark ability came from a sword.
I thought he was already shark-like before he got the sword.
Yes, but I'm assuming he was, but he doesn't possess any Genkai that I'm aware of. But he was already shark-like. I'm just saying, I'm only going off of what I see. Though. He combined it with Samehada and became one. And he's, whatever, they're basically one being at that point. But still, nonetheless. I can't think of any other person who legitimately becomes an animal. I mean, like...
Oh wait, who is the one that wields a scythe? Isn't there a scythe character in Naruto?
Hidan. Is it like a
Hedon,
5?
yeah,
It's a scythe that has multiple scythes on it. He killed Asuma.
and he goes like, with his
Yeah.
blood magic, the death possession or whatever the frick it's called.
Yes, and he stabbed whatever pain he deals to himself. The wielder takes it. Yes, Yep. Yep, he's the
Don't
guy I
get
had the keychain. of.
skitters, you freak, or something like that.
He's the guy that turns black during his weird
Yeah.
ritual.
And
And,
he licks his own weapon too.
well, yeah. Well, that's how he does it. That's how the ritual starts. Okay, he cuts you, right? And then he licks it. He licks the person he cuts blood, then he transforms black, and that starts the ritual. After that, as long as he's in his pentagram, if you've noticed during the fight, that Shikamaru picked up on that, and even though that he still didn't do it, he still failed, because Asuma dies. He got back into the
Oh,
circle, he
I
stabbed himself
remember
in the
now.
heart. He stabbed himself in the heart, and it killed Asuma. This is why...
Akamaru turns into an animal, into a dog.
Yes, okay, fine. Somewhat. Not, he can, yes, but it's through jutsu. He like combines
And
the
then
two-headed dog.
Orochimaru with
He
snakes?
combines with a three-headed dog, with his dog. Correct. And yes, he does sort of. Orochimaru has actually. Here's the thing: Orochimaru's legit experimented on himself to the point where he is a snake. He didn't just become a snake; he is one now.
And then there's the thing, Kakashi can turn into a dog too? I don't believe that
No, Kakashi.
Oh, no.
No, Kakashi can summon dogs. Here's the thing: Kakashi summoned dogs. Jiraiya summoned frogs. Orochimaru summoned
one. Yeah,
snakes.
toads.
And then you had Tsunade with slugs. Orochimaru
Yep.
wanted immortality, and whatever the fuck, because his parents died years ago, and snakes are a sign of rebirth. You know, they shed their skin, yada yada. So he basically turned himself into a snake, and now because of that, he can't legit die normally. He keeps coming back. So that's why. It was
Okay,
never.
so
That's
they're
why.
not considering it a transformation into
He
the animal.
is.
It's just like they can summon
He
the
does.
animal.
He does.
Like
Yes.
Itachi with the crows.
He does, however, have each version have their own Sage mode, and only 2 of them have been shown. You got Sage mode through Jiraiya, and you got Sage mode through Orochimaru, because Kabuto during the war turns into Sage Snake mode, and he becomes the equivalent of Orochimaru through a Sage mode. Which, once that's gone though, Kabuto no longer is able to transform into that. Unlike Orochimaru, who's basically kind of in that state at all times, but not.
Doesn't
then-
Tsunade have a stage mode with the slugs?
She does. It's just the most you see is like the regeneration. She doesn't like go full like Jiraiya does.
Okay, then there's a character called I know who's a pig.
That's her Sage
One-
mode, yes.
Then there's a butterfly.
Choji. He doesn't transform into it. He just gains.
Deer.
Shikamaru's family is all about deers. They don't transform into deers that I'm aware of. They have a deer preserve.
Okay, well,
They're
yeah, based
they-
on his clan's name and appearance.
Yes, they're all yes. Choji's race, they eat his race. His family, they eat pills, and after they gain enough pills, their body changes and they gain butterfly wings made out of chakra. And he's able
And
to
then
just
Kaiba,
his
it's
real
like,
gimmick.
Kiba.
He's
Kiba,
real to grow
Kaiba.
his, and then Choji able to just grow his like limbs at will. And then Kiba is
Kiba, a dog, which is
He can just- he
he
has a dog he can basically turn
yeah.
into. Yeah, that's really about it.
Sinzu's with the beetles, not the bug guy.
Yeah, they feed on chakra. Yeah.
Then there's the giant slug, Kasuzu.
Katsuyu.
Kasuyu, yeah, a giant slug, summoned by the Slug Clan, and then Pain. Pain's 6 paths of pain have animalistic summons like giant snake, bird, and many other
Dogs,
creatures.
wolves. Yeah, they can summon a variety of things. But that's like again, summons are just common things. Not everyone who's family related can't summon. Like anyone can just summon if you learn it. They just have. There's people in like, for instance, Shino's clan. He's the Bug Clan. Those aren't summons. Those are naturally. Their bugs live inside their bodies like a legitimate living hive. They are unique to that. Like, some of the things you're reading off are unique. Like, Kiba's family is unique with being a dog trainer. However, anyone can just summon animals.
Makes sense.
Kiba's not my favorite, nor is Tenten. Tenten is also one of the worst characters. She
I'm
legit
also
loses
I'm
every
thinking of
fight
the
I've seen her
character
in.
That I think he
and
was
has-
a kid.
Does
and-
jack shit.
He rubs his eyes, and that's how he gets his sharing the red eyes or whatever the frick it is. I can't remember his name. I'm so bad at remembering Naruto names.
It's a lot of characters if you haven't watched it in a while.
And he also had fireball jutsu. But that was like a common jutsu that a lot of
Anyone can learn
characters had.
a lot of. Well, once you get stronger in Naruto, you start learning all 4 elements mainly, or at least a couple of them. Like, in order to be a Jonin level, you have to at least know, what is it, 2 or 3 fire types or elemental types. So, like, Kakashi can easily do fireball. He could do wind and lightning and a lot of these. So as like, yes. Sasuke's affinity is
he
fire,
wielded a
but
sword.
here's the thing:
That might help.
Sasuke,
Can't wield a
the
sword.
Uchiha clan's affinity is fire, but predominantly they can do a lot other elements, and also they can copy it instantly.
I'm trying to remember this stinking kid's name now.
Who?
I'm trying to think of his name. All I know is he had fireball jutsu, and he would rub his eyes to get both his eyes to turn red. I can't remember his name.
I mean, it sounds like he's an Uchiha member. The only one I really don't know, honestly. Did he wear goggles by chance?
I think he wore goggles. I can't remember.
Because you're reminding me of Kid Obito. He didn't rub his eyes
I think
to.
that's what it was. I think it was Obito.
He didn't rub his eyes to make his eyes red. He didn't possess a Sharingan when he was young. He didn't, because he wiped his eyes because he complained about shit getting into his eyes all the time. Because he was the weakest member of the team. Well, not really, but he was the baby of the team, of Kakashi's team. And he was always picked on by Kakashi. It wasn't until later that he possessed the Sharingan. But he would be the only one of the team who could use fire because he was the Uchiha, at least at the time. Kakashi, I don't think he can really use it.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
he
look
could,
this
but I
up on
don't know.
YouTube because maybe
But-
this will help me because I can find the game.
There might be a character who does this, but the one person I can think of off the top of my head who shoots fire and rubbed his eyes a lot was Obito
It might have been
as-
Obito.
as a kid. But it was for different reasons. Because he was a crybaby back then. He was look, their team resembles Naruto's current team, Sasuke and Sakura. And while
wasn't it? I'm
while
sorry.
Naruto's not really a crybaby, he did bitch a lot. They have to know how to use an element with a weapon or improve ninjutsu. Yeah. Yeah, well. Toby did rub his eyes a lot, yes. But at least at the time that you're thinking, though, he didn't have the Sharingan. He didn't possess that till sometime after. His first possession of the Sharingan wasn't until saving Kakashi. If I recall correctly. That or maybe... Actually, maybe I think it was when Rin died. I think it was actually when Rin died. That would be the only... Because Sharingan is awoken similar to how Super Saiyan's awoken. Anger. Or loss. All of them were lost. That's why Itachi killed his family. That's why Itachi killed his family, not only because he had to, but it was to awaken Sharingan and Sasuke, which it didn't do it till later. Sasuke had to murder his own best friend. Obito freaking saw Rin die before his fucking very eyes by Kakashi's hands. He just transplanted his eye to Kakashi because Kakashi's dumbass got his own guy cut.
I'm just thinking now of the guy with the 8 trigrams, 64 palms.
Neji.
Edgy!
That's
Nah.
Neji.
He
That's
Doesn't-
my boy!
Neji is great. I just wish he didn't. Just wish he didn't die.
Wolfie, if you ever
Kakashi,
play
Rin,
Ninja Ultimate
Sasuke.
Storm, I will destroy you in Neji.
Ah, Neji's good.
Yeah, Ultimate Ninja Storm. That's where I'm getting these
Ultimate Fighter.
awakenings from. So I'm trying. That's where that kid is from. And I'm trying to find his name. There's a snake dude that's Kabuto. I found the snake guy. Karen. No. Professor
Karin.
Kage. Not looking at him.
Karin, the red-haired girl. She's part of Naruto's
There's
clan.
Gara. A-Y. Aya, whatever his name is. It's A-Y.
I.
I. I.
He's the black. He's one of the lightning cloud ninja. I think, right?
Yeah. Madara. Ugh. Just gonna skip Madara. There's Obito.
Obito.
Okay, Obito, you're cool.
Obito, yeah.
There's Toby, the masked man.
Madara's alright.
Come on, this guy's got to be in this game. This
But
truck guy.
Guy Sensei versus Madara
Oh,
was
there's
one of the
Hayden,
best
the-
things ever. Too
that
bad
guy.
I'm glad he survived, but I really wish we would have killed Madara.
Okay, no, Haku.
Sharingan
come
is
on,
yeah,
Where is
yeah.
this kid I'm looking for? Is he not in this game?
From everyone's experiences, it's awakens similar to how Super Saiyan does through strong emotion of loss.
He might not be in this game.
All of characters have experienced loss in some way. Madara lost his family or brother or whatever it was during their fucking family feud. They had a Romeo and Juliet nonsense going on. And then Obito lost Rin. Sasuke lost his family. Itachi had to kill his best friend, and then had to get the revelation of killing his own family. All that gave him, and a lot of that also is what caused probably Itachi's depression and illness. Guy versus Madara is one of my favorite fights. I just wish Guy did. I wish Guy killed him. He almost did. He legit Madara straight up stated it. He almost did, and would had if he didn't have his guard fully up, and wasn't who he was. But plot didn't want him to die yet, so the reason it hurts even more is because he had the fucking Kaguya had to come out of nowhere, and Zetsu had to be like, "Yeah, no, I'm 180ing you now." I just like, why all this build up for what? Just to kill him again for no reason? Like, I think I just it was pointless what they did with Madara. They didn't. His whole history with fucking. What's his face? The first Hokage. That whole history. That whole thing. They're the founding fathers of Shinobi or whatever. Of the village. And then just to be taken away by some space bitch. Kakashi killing Obito's girlfriend. Well, it wasn't by force though, she was kidnapped. Unfortunately, she knew too much and was taken. He had to kill her. She actually... Unfortunately, Madara planned that whole encounter. I mean... It's not like Kakashi did it for no reason. There's always that revelation where, she was taken, kidnapped. She gave out information and needed to be killed. So Naruto is perfect.
I'm gonna be right back.
Yes, Naruto is a perfect catch, catch ultra. I don't no idea, whatever that means. For Hinata, maybe. Why are you always sorry? Kakashi loved her too, and not fully developed. Oh no, I think he knew the whole time. But Kakashi's love for her is really not really a big revelation though. But I already long knew he loved her a long time ago. It just, to me, it doesn't factor into that stupid triangle. Because you can tell he loved her from when they were kids. He just doesn't really want to admit it till later. But yes, no, he does. He did. You can see it if you could see it that he cared about her in that way as a kid. Maybe not as much as Obito, but you don't actually really see it till later. He may realize more as an adult, yes, and maybe understand it better, maybe. That I can see. But yeah, you could definitely see it as a kid. You definitely learn of it more in his final their final revelation together before Obito is finally like gone or whatever it is. You forgot to hit send? Oh no, you're good. Trust me, if you forgot to hit send on something, I wouldn't even know. At least I don't think so. I do that all the time for myself, and I usually send a late-ass message that I meant to send like 5 hours ago, so it's like off topic. But I wouldn't have known since we were still talking about Naruto. It's one of the longest conversations I've had on Naruto. I generally have never... Irving's really the only person who knows as much about the anime I'm big into. Like, yeah, Tom does too, but he doesn't watch Dragon Ball or Naruto and all that like I have. What, Wolf?
Aren't there Naruto, characters in Naruto that fight with puppets?
Yes. You got Sasuke. Yeah, you got Gaara's older brother, Kankuro, and some of his family line, and Sasori of the Red Sands, the first Kazekage they beat. Kazekage. Excuse me. He has the first Kazekage as a weapon. But yes, this is the beginning of Shippuden. There's a puppet master that takes down Kankuro, that fights Sakura and old Granny Chiyo in the beginning, and he's got red hair, and he kind of resembles a bit like Gaara. And then you got Gaara's brother, Kankuro, who has brown hair. You'd have to look them up, but
Yep.
yes.
I'm looking at him right now in the game.
Gaara's older brother. And then you got Sasori. He's one of the first members to fall of the Akatsuki.
Isn't there also a woman that fights with puppets? I forgot the good old lady or
Yes,
something that fights with puppets.
grandmother Chiyo.
That's it.
She's the one that revives Gaara at the end of that arc. I'm gonna go out and smoke.
I'm
Yep.
still trying to find that kid because he's in this.
She's the
game.
one that fights. Funny, Chiyo turns Sakura into a puppet briefly because since Sakura
you were
doesn't
right,
know
it was
Sasori's
Obito.
moves, she turned her into a puppet and actually fought with her.
He had a visor on. You were right. That was Obito.
She's brought back in the war arc. I love Chiyo.
I feel stupid now because that was Obito who wore the visor. Wow, I feel dumb. Yep, that's Obito with the weird looking red eyes. That is him. I should have just said he wore a blue jacket with orange striping. Ay caramba, Obito. All this time, that was Obito. I am an Uchiha! Okay, yeah, keep trying, Obito. You're not a Uchiha.
Okay, guys, we got a rap.
Or what do I know?
You just do the singing. I'll take care of the hard part. Let's get it on. I want to be the best that ever was. To beat all
just feel stupid now. All this time, that was the character I was thinking of. Oh shit. Ow, my elbow.
Venomoth, Poliwag, Nidorino, Golduck, Ivysaur, Primer, Victory Bell, Moltres, Nidoking, Farfetch'd, Abra, Jigglypuff, Kingler, Rhyhorn, Clefable, Wigglytuff. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Zubat, Primeape, Meowth, Onix, Geodude, Rapidash, Magneton, Snorlax, Gengar, Tangela, Goldeen, Spearow, Weezing, Seal, Gyarados, Slowbro. Gotta catch 'em all. 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 Pokemon. Kabuto, Persian, Paris, Horsey, Raticate, Magnemite, Kadabra, Weepinbell, Ditto, Cloyster, Caterpie, Sandshrew, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Golem, Pikachu! At least 150 more to see. To be a Pokemon master is my destiny. Alexander, Doduo, Venonat, Macho, Kangaskhan, Hypno, Electabuzz, Flareon, Blastoise, Poliwhirl, Oddish, Drowsy, Raichu, Nidoqueen, Bellsprout, Starmie! Woo! We're at the halfway point. Doing great so far. Wait, what's all this we stuff? I'm doing all the hard work. Break time's over. Here we go! Metapod, Marowak, Kakuna, Clefairy, Dodrio, Seadra, Vileplume, Granny, Lickitung, Tauros, Weedle, Nidoran, Machop, Shelter, Porygon, Hitmonchan! Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all! Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all! Articuno, Jinxie, Nidorina, Beedrill, Haunter, Squirtle, Chansey, Parasect, Execute, Muck, Dewgong, Johto, Lapras, Vulpix, Rhydon! At least 150 more to see. To be a Pokemon master is my destiny. Charizard, Machamp, Pinsir, Clefairy, Dugtrio, Golbat, Staryu, Magikarp, Ninetales, Ekans, Omastar, Scyther, Tentacool, Dragonair, Magmar. Whoa, catch your breath, man. Shake out those lips. It's downhill from here. Just 24 more to go. Now it gets tricky, so listen real good. Sandslash, Hitmonlee, Psyduck, Arcanine, Eevee, Executor, Kabutops, Zapdos, Dratini, Bowlite, Mr. Mime, Cubone, Grappler, Voltorb, Gloom. We're almost home! Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all! Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all! Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon! Charmeleon! Wartortle, Mewtwo, Tentacruel, Aerodactyl, Ammonite, Slowbro, Pigeon, Arbok. That's all, folks! Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all! Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon! Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all! Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon! Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all! Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon!
Are you still playing Pokemon, Wolfie?
I'm taking a break.
Are you just relaxing now, or are you gonna play something new?
No, I was still trying to think of that character's name, and Ruby was right. That was Obito. I was wrong. And now I feel like a fool because I couldn't think of the kid's name, and it was Obito the whole time.
You should be fine. We listen and we don't judge.
Now my elbows are hurting.
Oh, I know.
My elbows and back are hurting.
I feel my back's been hurting since yesterday. Don't get old, Wolfie. Stay nice and young.
Can't stop that.
You probably would have laughed if you see me walking yesterday doing the safari in the park. I was half walking, half limping, arching my back backwards just to get rid of the pain.
I wouldn't laugh. If you're hurting, that's not funny. Pain isn't funny.